Hey everybody, it's Friday Morning Movie Reviews. I'm Los Angel.
I'm Nathan CK.
And we saw Hunter Killer.
Hunter Killer.
This was directed by Donovan Marsh. It stars Gerard Butler, Gary Oldman, Common, Michael
Nyqvist
in one of his last films before he passed.
Right.
And this movie looked terrible, didn't it?
Looked,
Awful
so bad.
Trailers. And,
Awful.
And it looks like, oh man, it's going to be like a Hunt for Red October ripoff. And then
like Olympus is falling.
Olympus is falling in the water.
water.
You gotta save, instead of Gerard Butler saving the president, he's gonna save the Russian president.
Yeah.
And then this movie is the Hunt for October with some lone survivor thrown in there.
Submarines.
And I dug this movie, man. I was surprised how into it I was. And like, if this movie came out in the 90s, people would have loved it. And it's getting trashed right now, and I don't think it deserves it.
I mean, yeah, it's getting trashed. There are some fans that are liking it. That are liking it. Some 60s something. But surprisingly, I really like this movie. I mean, even the speeches, like the writing is good. Like, I mean, in some but like the speeches, like you're into it. Like it's not like some regular hocus pocus type stuff. But it's actually like, that makes sense. Like you're really like,
Yeah.
I was being like, maybe I had, too much candy and I was just like,
okay,
really
yeah, here the story behind the review is we were going to see The Old Man the Gun, and we were too late for Old Man the Gun. So like, if we can't see something that's getting critically raved, let's see something that's getting critically ravaged. So we had a bunch of snacks. I had a bunch of cookies that I dropped as soon as I got home and I was pissed about.
I had some Reese's
some
and
candy and chips, and we sat there. We had a really good time. Yeah, like,
so good. Dude.
I mean, I was definitely surprised for sure.
Yeah.
Of course, it borrows really heavily from the movies that we talked about, and but the action there's almost like no hand-to-hand combat in this movie. It's really just shooting, and the submarine is dodging things, and the submarine does some impossible stuff. And I wanted the Meg to show up at one point, but I just couldn't help but enjoy it.
I know. I mean, it is just like a very simple, plot, really, that we don't need any of that backstory about, certain characters. I mean, the name of the characters are a little interesting, but, besides the point. That Joe Glass. Come on,
and the plot is very, look, we've got to go. There's been a coup in Russia.
Right.
We have a submarine out there. We need to send some guys to go save the Russian president, or
he's getting kidnapped.
We risk starting World War III.
Right.
So we've got to go stop that. And, Gerard Butler, he's Gerard Butler.
He's Captain.
I like him. I liked him in the movie, but he's not, he's not giving a great performance here. And Gary Oldman is cashing a paycheck right here. And Common, I like Common.
Common, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I think Gary Oldman's like some general, and then
he's just
Common's a little
like
under him.
2-star general.
Common's like a 2-star general, and so, I mean, there's good back and forth, where we're switching to, and there's a lot of plots going. I mean, there's tons. We have
A plot, a B plot, a C.
We have the guys on the ground who are trying to save the president.
On the ground.
We have
guys in Washington.
Guys in Washington.
Guys
we
in
have
the boat.
In the submarine. Then we have
submarine.
we have the Russians and the Russians in the submarine.
And then we've got
it's like
Russians on boats that we're worrying about. And
right. And the destroyers, I can't even say
destroyers. It worked. I will say in the third act, it goes a little bit longer than it needs to. But maybe we're just old now. 'Cause I feel like in every review, we're like, this thing's
too long.
I would rather watch Strangers Pray at Night than most movies that came out this year, because that movie's 85 minutes long. Yeah. You're in and you're out. Yeah, and this movie's 2 hours and 2 minutes, but I mean, I don't know that I would buy it, but if it was on cable again, or
Definitely watch it.
I would sit down. Maybe I would buy it. Maybe this is a Black Friday $4 purchase, but damn it, if I'd have fun watching Hunter Killer, one of the worst names of any movie ever. But it worked for me.
It worked, man.
The music,
right.
some of the shots were very like, oh, you put a GoPro.
yeah. But I mean, besides that, I mean, it's just very like it gets to the point. It gets you there. It gets you into the action. You know what's going on. It's like spoon fed to you, you know, a little bit. But I mean, it's good. It's good food. You know, who doesn't like to be spoon fed and here and again? You know,
that's such a great. It's spoon fed, but the food is good, so you don't mind. That they're gonna
the content's good. You know,
they're gonna put that quote on the Blu-ray.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I had a blast. I was surprised. We both would look at each other in shock, like. Dude, if I was working on the movie, you know, making the movie, I'd be like, "Oh, this thing's gonna be awesome. We're gonna, it's gonna be
man,
great."
I mean, we need more movies like this where like it's complete. Like everyone says it's bad. It's like terrible. It's like
it was a nice surprise. And my score isn't gonna be the highest score ever,
right.
But you gotta understand, coming into the movie, I was not expecting very much, and it gave me pretty good, and pretty good is so much better than I thought this movie would ever give me. So I'm gonna go 3.5 out of 5 for Hunter Killer, and that's a win for that movie.
That is a win, man.
Yeah.
3.9, man.
Yeah, dude. It's this and Skyscraper surprised me this year.
Skyscraper's did, yeah.
Although I think I'd rather watch this than Skyscraper,
than The Rock,
than The Rock.
Buildings.
I'd rather see Gerard Butler
in submarines.
In a submarine. Doing impossible submarine things where a submarine can't bend. All right, guys, that's the review. Did you see Hunter Killer? You probably didn't, but you should, and then you should subscribe and like the video, and then comment.
Put some comments on.
Put some comments. What other movies should we talk about with Gerard Butler?
Yeah, guys. All right, let us know.
Yeah, all right.